Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and I am a full-time digital marketer. And in today's video, I want to help you guys learn how to optimize Google My Business listing. For those of you that don't know what a Google My Business listing is, it is essentially your business listing identity on Google. This is a huge deal. So if we go over to Google and I search for a business listing, I'll search for roofing businesses near me. How about this one? And a lot of times Google is having this thing where you can sponsor these listings at the top. These are sponsored. People are running Google AdWords. But anyways, here is the Google businesses section, and a train's going by. I apologize, guys. So what we want to do, these are the business entities that you want your business in. And like I said, I searched for roofing businesses near me. And you can see these listings, these are the top listings, and these guys are probably getting tons and tons of traffic. So there's one route. You can pay for advertising and AdWords here. See right here, Roof Company NA. Or what you can do is try to rank this stuff organically. These are Google business listings in themselves. See it right here. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is this is a huge deal for businesses. And for those of you that don't understand this, for everybody gets on their phone, their iPhone, and they're like, hey, they get into Google and they search for this stuff. It's a huge, huge deal. And it's good that you are trying to optimize your Google My Business listing. So first of all, let's deep dive into this. So back to these listings, right? So there's a handful of variables that makes your business listing on Google stand out. So first of all, a lot of times it's very helpful to have a lot of 5-star reviews. As we know with Amazon and everything, all the marketplaces, people care about real reviews, and it's a huge deal. So that's a huge factor. If you have 200 5-star reviews versus 6 of them, like who is going to be more trustworthy? It's an easy answer. So let's go back to Google here, guys. So these guys have different amounts of reviews. And a lot of times what people do is they'll pay for they'll pay for a listing to kind of like get their foot in the door in these listings for maybe like a year or two. Or maybe you can try to like promote reviews, your customers to get reviews from people. Be careful of the terms of service though, because sometimes you're going to, you can't do the thing where like, hey, I'll offer you this free service if you leave us a 5-star review. That's a no-no on the terms of service. A lot of people have gotten hit on that. So another variable on how you can optimize your Google My Business listing is let's click on one of these. What you can do is try to make the locality, because a lot of people don't know this, but what's a huge deal, say if like I'm searching for nearby pizza delivery places, what comes up first in the listing is usually the places that are closest to me. So the locality in which you're located is a huge deal. If the location of your business is out in the country, maybe it makes more sense to possibly get some sort of location in the heart of the business where the populace of people live. Maybe a PO box. I don't know the terms of service on that. There's different hacks people do. Maybe you use one of your contractors' address to use your business. That's a huge deal though. That's a little hack. I don't want to get into trouble though and tell you how to break the terms of service. So let's go back to the listings here. So locality is also a huge factor. And also just making your listing really good. And when I say that, I mean have all of your like services filled out, the name of your title filled out, tons of photos. That's a huge deal. This one has 65 different photos, and they have a section where you can request a quote. That's you can do like some markup and figure that out if you need a specialist to do that. Have your website on there, direct call button, have your hours, your website. What also is a huge factor that a lot of people don't think of is to have links from other reputable websites like the Chamber of Commerce or maybe like your local city website. If you can get links from those websites to point back to your Google My Business listing, that's huge. A lot of people don't think of that, and it's a huge factor. Just think about it. If you have the support of your local businesses linking to your website or your Google my business listing. Sorry, it's getting hard to say here. That's a huge factor. And a lot of times, guys, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. Like I hate to say it, but a lot of customers I've worked with in the past are like, yeah, we want this all to happen overnight. And it's just like, this isn't something, you don't build a great business overnight. It just doesn't happen. You don't get 100 5-star reviews overnight. Just the way to do this is to just go full force ahead. Maybe get yourself a specialist like myself. This is what I do. And you just trudge along slowly but surely, and you build a reputation. You get a good website, you get links from other websites, you try to push reviews, you just make sure all the schema markup is set up in the my business page, because it's not as easy as everyone thinks it to be. Yes, it's easy to create a Google My Business page, but that doesn't mean that, like there's some schema markup sometimes that you can put on your website that benefits the My Business listing. Guys, it's a whole ordeal, honestly. But it is a surefire way to just to do better in the search engines, which in long term gets you more customers. So hopefully that helps answer your question on how to optimize a Google My Business listing. Um, Again, guys, if you want to research this stuff, you can literally just get into Google and just search like things like restaurants near me, and just try to validate, or just try to figure out what other businesses are doing to kind of rank. This is we're in Google Places right now, but if you do like restaurants near me and just Google, you're going to see like how big of a deal it is, because if like obviously so here I just did this restaurants near me, and it says Jimmy's Poorhouse. That's literally like a block away, and the reason it comes up is because it's the closest proximity wise closer to me. So it is a huge deal, because even though you think you might not get tons and tons of traffic because you don't have the reviews, sometimes locality can get you customers by itself. Because if someone lives really close to you, or they happen to be driving by and they search for it, you're going to get customers. You need to be in Google My Business. It's such a huge avenue. And honestly, if you want my honest opinion, if you haven't done this yet, you're behind the curve. But chances are you have done it because you're looking to optimize it. So, like I said, reviews, locality, there's some things you can hack on the locality. You might have to deep dive into that, or comment below. And again, guys, if you guys need help with this stuff, I'll throw my link to my website down below if you want to contact me directly. Maybe we can figure something out. Without further ado, guys, hopefully this video helped you learn how to optimize my Google business listing. Without further ado, hit up the comment section if you have more questions for me to answer. I just like helping people here. So I'm mainly a videographer, digital marketer. I have like 9 or 10 YouTube channels, and I usually do that stuff, but I'm so passionate about helping businesses get more customers. All right, guys, I'm out of here. On to the next one.